On normal days, this outlet at Masinga Dam is the passage where excess water is released downstream. However, in the last 2 months, that has not happened. Significantly below average short rains experienced last year will now see consumers bear the brunt, with an expected increase in the cost of living due to higher electricity expenses.
The water levels, the maximum is about 1056 when it is full. Currently we are doing 1048. Where we are standing is supposed to be water, as you can see. We are still generating with 1048, but what we have done is to scale it down.
This follows low water levels at power generating dams such as Sondomiriu and Seven Forks that continue to drop. Now, continued drop in rainfall is now putting KenGen in a very awkward position. Take, for instance, this dam, which is Masinga. The water levels have reduced by 9 meters.
With the water we have today and with the management of that water resource that we have, we are able to go up to April when the long rains are expected. So unless the long rains also fail, so that we don't have rains in April and May, Masinga is not going to be shut down. So that would be a very worst case scenario, but it's not what is going to happen.
Electricity customers are expected to shoulder this, with power tariffs increasing effective December 2016 and will remain high over at least the next 3 months.
Calculated the worst case scenario in terms of the tariff increment. I've said we will go up. That is one item only in terms of the billing. FCC is just one item. So we've said the worst case scenario will be 352. We are now doing 285 as per the current one to December. So you can see the way I was saying that is translate to about 3%.
The fuel cost charge in power bills is now expected to surge as KenGen switch on more expensive thermal plants to generate electricity to cover the shortfall from hydropower stations.
Thermal plants inakuwaga na pesa ile ya generation yenyewe na ya mafuta ndio inafanya kuongezeka.
This will now push installed capacity of thermal from 11% to 18%. Keter says the government opted for the expensive thermal power generators instead of subjecting the country to power rationing.
We don't have a lot of challenges like before, whereby we were having a lot of power problems in terms of power outages and whatnot. We will be safe on that.
Increased geothermal generation over the last few years helped reduce the fuel cost charge from 7 shillings and 22 cents per kilowatt hour in July 2014 to 2 shillings and 85 cents per kilowatt hour as at last month. Ronald Willie, Channel 1 News in Masinga Dam.